Hello and welcome to my kitchen. I am Vegan Bun Bun and today I would like to show you guys how to make spaghetti squash Alfredo. So to start with, you need of course spaghetti squash. I got two little ones because the store just had little ones. Never seen them this small before. And then of course garlic, onion, a block of tofu, and nutritional yeast to taste. I'll probably use about a cup to a cup and a half. So the equipment you need for this is a big pot to boil your spaghetti squash in, and a little pot to make your Alfredo sauce in, and then you'll need an immersion blender, but if you just have like a regular blender, it's fine, it's just a little bit more work. So yeah, I'm gonna go cut these and then I'll boil them in my pot. Once you've cut these guys open, you just are gonna scoop out the poop. And it doesn't need to be a very accurate cut, it just has to, you basically just gotta open it. Unless you're going for doing it the long way, and then you kinda wanna have like a pretty shape if you're gonna like bake it in the boat. However, I'm just gonna do mine in a casserole dish today, so it's a little bit more simple. Kind of like carving a pumpkin, except you get to eat it. The reason I chose to cut them like this instead of lengthwise is because the spaghetti is wrapped around this way, so you get longer noodles like this. And into the pot they go. They're so cute. So now we'll get started on our sauce because this takes way longer than the sauce. So I'm going to chop up my onion, chop up my garlic, and get it going in my pot. So I have everything roughly chopped. This is how much garlic I'm using. Garlic is kind of a personal decision, and since this is really just flavored tofu, like we're starting with absolutely zero flavor, you might want to up your garlic level a little bit. So I'm just gonna put this in the pan now and let it cook. Let it get delicious. I am doing this without oil, so I will be putting a little bit of mushroom stock into my thing to keep it moist and to cook it, because you know we need liquid. So and that's just something you can add as needed if it gets dry. So I'm going to start adding spices to my sauce now. In here I have garlic powder, just a teensy bit because we put fresh garlic in, a teensy bit of onion powder, and then salt. And then just a touch of fresh nutmeg. We can always go back and add more. Because once again, obviously we're starting with like tofu as our base, which really doesn't taste like Alfredo sauce, so we have to put the flavor into it. So now that I've been boiling the spaghetti squash for about 20 minutes, it has maybe 10 minutes left, so I'm going to continue to work on my sauce. So now this is what it looks like. The onions are all translucent. The garlic is cooked through, and it's just sort of chilling here. So what I'm going to do is add my block of tofu. Got my tofu. And I'm going to break it up just so it's easier to hit it with the blender. You don't need to press it or anything. It's because we're going to blend it, and it's going to be in a sauce, so it doesn't really need to be all that dry. So yeah. I'm going to blend it, and then I'll taste it and determine how much nutritional yeast, salt, and all that other jazz I need to add. So I have my immersion blender, and I am ready to blend. Just as I suspected, it tastes like tofu. So So the trick to making it Alfredo sauce and not tofu is lemon and nutritional yeast. And of course salt, pepper, all that, you know. So here we go. I'm going to start with just 1/2 of a lemon and probably about 1/2 cup of nutritional yeast. And I'll just keep adding from there until I like the flavor. I'm going to guess that it'll probably take a whole lemon and maybe 1.5 cups of nutritional yeast. Mom, will you taste this?
I love to taste it.
That's good. You like that? Mm-hmm. Good? Okay,
delicious.
Cool. Alright,
Really so
good. Now I just need to put in salt and pepper. So now our spaghetti squashes should be done. I'm going to check on these guys. Oh, it's hot. Be careful. They are done when you can poke them with a fork and the fork goes in, which these are. They are good. They are done. They are ready to be Alfredo. So you have to be really careful because it's really hot. You gotta drain this. And then you wanna let them cool just so that you can handle them because they are really, really hot. So I'm gonna get the water out of here. So now that all of our ingredients are ready, I am going to put the spaghetti squashes in here and put the sauce in, and then we will bake it until the top is just like a little bit crispy. So it's kind of gonna be like a spaghetti squash Alfredo casserole, I guess. But yeah, it's gonna be good. So you wanna be careful handling your squashes because they're hot. So this is the point where if you had cut them lengthwise, you would sort of just like fluff them up with a fork, pour your sauce in, mix it around a little bit, and then set them to bake. But we're doing it like this in a dish, so I'm gonna just take all the stuff out. So now all of our squash is in our casserole dish, so I'm going to put the sauce on, and then it will be delicious. Now you want to mix it kind of gently because you don't want to break all the noodles. So we're just going to sort of gently turn it. But at the same time, you don't want to have like a big pocket of sauce and then a big pocket of naked noodles. So here we go. Okay, so here it is. I think it looks good. I'm proud of it. I'm gonna bake it and then it will be done. So our casserole is finished now. It was in the oven at 350 for about 20 minutes, just until the top starts to get a little brown and crispy. So there you have it. That is spaghetti squash Alfredo casserole. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you can stay updated on all my latest content. Give this video a thumbs up and drop a comment below. Tell me what you thought.